Alright, this is just to cover a little easy way to get some gold if you are ever short and you'd like to get some somewhat quick. I found that this has been working pretty well for me. I've done it in the past a few times. If you work hard on it and concentrate on it and focus on the event that comes up here in Blaze Ridge, by the way. So you want to make sure to be in this area or down here in this area at Steel Eye. But these branded here lately have been dropping the tier, I think it's either tier 5 or tier 6 dust, the pile of radiant dust. And I want to say the drop rate on it's probably about 70-75%. And as you can see here, the price on it right now it's at 10, but it fluctuates between 10 to 12, and so 10 to 12 silver per radiant dust is not too bad, especially if you're farming the hatchlings or the events. As you can see, still getting them pretty quickly, especially if you have a build that is a fast kill build. Right now I'm not running the one I normally run. Just wanted to give an example here. The Ascalonian also drop it as well. I think it's about the same rate. They just take a little bit longer, in my opinion, over the branded. But anyway, I'll let it run for a second so you can see how quickly you do get them. And honestly, nobody ever told me about this. Kind of stumbled upon it myself, and I've seen other people do it as well. At the event up north here, you'll see people sit there and spawn camp it. And as long as nobody completes the event, which consists of you standing in the ring as it caps. If you stand outside of the ring, the branded will just keep coming, and it's a pretty quick way of getting them. I will go ahead and go down here and see if the events have spawned up yet. And it doesn't look like it. These events down here, there are two, which is right in front of me. There's an event that spawns up right here, and then on the exact other side, which would be on this side, there's another one. It's the same exact type of event that will pop up here. There are two types. One of them is a timed event that takes, I think, 5 minutes. That one's fine. You can just kill everything and complete that event. It's going to end no matter what. But there's an event that spawns shortly after, I think about 30 seconds after, and there's an NPC that will come over here. Let him die. Do not revive him. Let the branded kill him. And if he's dead, then they just keep coming. Another thing, as you can see here, usually whenever I have enough DPS, you don't even have to go through the tunnels. You could just get on your mount and just kill them this way. Easy way to get more of the dust. These spawn probably about every 2 minutes or so. I usually just go back and forth between doing this and the events, and killing all the ones out here in the open as well. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's a pretty decent way to get some quick gold. Especially if you, like I said, if you've got something fast. Warrior is great, especially if you're running either Spellbreaker, or you can even do base vanilla, or Berserker. Berserker's pretty good as well. Usually I run, I think, Sword Axe and then Dagger, or Axe Dagger. That way your skill 5 has the maximum damage output. And also I run Bull's Charge usually along with Frenzy and Signet, so that you're getting that extra might and my bad. Extra might, frenzies, quicker build, kills, stability helps. Some of them will knock you down. I believe they are the griffins, and something else will knock you down. And as you can see here, the jagged scraps, they might not seem like much, but if you sit here and constantly push through this, yeah, they actually do sell for quite a bit if you get a decent bundle. Another thing, which I might have gotten one of them already, yeah, another thing that drops is the crystal fragments. You do get those on occasion, and I think they're selling pretty decently. Yeah, 20 silver. And if you keep at it, you'll get quite a few of those as well built up. Go back up here, see if one of those events have come up yet. And does not seem like it. Oh, actually it did. So yeah, as you can see here, there is one of the timed events. And the timed events are not too bad. I mean, they bring in some branded over. You can just slaughter them in pretty much one go. Pretty quick and easy. You get a lot of the radiant dust over time, like you see here. I will go ahead and probably edit this whenever this event is over, so that you could see the event that takes place right after as well. There was a point to where I did this about 4 to 5 hours a day, and I was making about maybe 80 to 100 gold, pretty easy. Like I said, you know, if you don't do World vs. World or PvP, and you've got time to kind of, I guess, grind it out a little bit, like a pretty good way. And another thing I like to do is I'll pop on some Netflix or something to watch while I do this, especially once you get used to a certain rotation that you do. Kind of autopilot yourself. Alright, now that you see this event is over, like I said, it doesn't take very long. I'll just show you how the event rolls. I'm not guaranteeing that this event will even be successful the way I want it to, because obviously there's other players that probably might want to try to complete it on me. Alright, as you can see here, the event has started. We'll back up a little bit. And this guy might ruin it, so keep in mind. It might not always work, but see engineer King Gear here. Usually the branded will take out the marksman and take out King Gear, and whenever that happens is whenever you can come up and start destroying all of these hordes, and they will just keep coming over and over again. So as you can see, he's dead. So we'll come up, go ahead and destroy these guys. And yeah, like I said, there's this guy now, reviving him. So just keep in mind, try to find an empty map. It doesn't always play out the way you want. Sometimes I politely tell them, hey, I'm trying to, farm certain thing and explain why, and about half the time they listen. The other half they don't, so. Alright. Anyway, so in that short time, got 32 piles. Not too bad, and I hope this helps you out. Thank you, and check out my other content.